Hello, my name is Christian Navarro, and I am here to present my application, currently titled Project Blog. So, the aim of the application was to provide a user with the ability to take a picture and save that picture to a firebase database with associated text, or blogs as I like to call them. So, the idea is essentially Instagram, but more rudimentary and with Firebase backend. So, while the most difficult part of the assignment was to parse the Firebase documentation and figuring out how to use external libraries, the actual building of the project was really simple. So, some of the tools that I used were the in material design color picker to style the application. While it's still styled very simply, it does use colors, custom colors. The actual meat of the application is on the Firebase backend in storage and database and the Firestore. And to present the user with the images, I'm using the Picasso image loading library by Square. So the actual project was very simple, and I was hoping to have even more features implemented. Fortunately, I ran short on time because I underestimated how difficult theming the application would be beyond colors. So I am going to demonstrate the application really quick, as it is very simple, but works as I'd intended. So when the user opens the application, they see a history of posts that they have made that they can click on, and it's displayed very simply and rudimentarily, but the display is there. As you can see, I've tested this with a few posts, and so let's say I want to create a blog, must be signed in, so I will log in, and it brings me right back, changes the name to the name stored on the Firebase backend. So let's demonstrate how real-time Firebase, the real-time nature of the application. So I'm going to go back over here, create a blog, and I'm going to select an image. From the images that I didn't see uploaded yet, I don't believe I saw the waves, so I'm going to title it Waves, and give it a body of these are waves, and they are cool. So I downsize, hit upload. Once it's uploaded, you can see the Firebase updates, and you can see the actual blog posted right here, which you can see right there, like so. So the most difficult part of developing this application was getting the libraries to all play nice together, which I've expressed in the discussions that I had a lot of trouble getting Firebase specifically to work. I didn't realize that there was a simple plugin in Android Studio to build that functionality out to not quite build it out for me, but to get it implemented so that I could focus on actually using the Firebase backend. So, as you can see, the application is using a recycle viewer. Let me find it. I believe it's just this one, just like we used in class. The blogs are passed their data in an intent object. Since those are extremely simple, there was no need for them to be really interactive beyond just displaying the information on the blogs. So I used a very rudimentary technique described on Stack Overflow. The actual blog item was also very simple. most of the meat of the project is in the main activity, where onload the blog's document references and user reference is created. So it was tricky to try and implement a recycle viewer on Android with Firebase without their libraries, but luckily I found out about the Firestore recycle options, which really simplified the process and kind of made this project very easy. So I got to enjoy that. Unfortunately, I was hoping the meat of the project would be the theming and the style of the application. However, that is, as was stated earlier in the class, it's an entirely different beast than getting the application to work, since most of my focus was on getting the images to display, downloading them, and uploading them to Firebase quickly and efficiently with as few calls to the database as possible. However, I ended up sticking with inefficient methods. Every time the application opens, every time you see this main page open, it is making a Firebase call to re-query the database. So if we close the application, you'll see that the user also isn't stored. So that would have been something that I would have liked to work out on, but unfortunately ran short on time. So while I enjoyed learning how to work with libraries and loading images from the device storage, I feel like I learned that theming will probably be something that I'll have to learn on my own time. So I appreciate the project and thank you for your time. Have a good day.